Hi, Jules here for Talk to Me Tuesday on Tuesday, May 21st. Hasn't been a lot of crafty going on, but there has been activity in here. First of all, I did buy my pool noodles last week at Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree has, of course, everything is $1 or less. They have 4-foot noodles, which should be perfect for the majority of the quilts that basting the ones that I do for Project Linus. I did buy 8 of them so that I could cut some of them into 1-foot pieces and join them together for basting larger quilts. So I wanted to make sure I had enough to do that. I mean, they were $1, so no big deal. In other news, I did get an awesome package from our own Susan last week. And it was chock full of fabric. I mean, it was bursting with fabric, literally. So, I have been going through all of that and sorting by, like, the size of the fabric, the color of the fabric, whether it's good for Linus or whether I'm keeping it for personal use. And then some of it, if I felt like it would be good for that, I'm cutting into, I did get some new dies last week for my accuquilt. I got the charm die, which has the 5-inch, it has 2 5-inch dies in one. So you can basically cut up to 12 charm squares at a time. So I've been using that to cut up a lot of them into charm squares. And I have those sorted by color right here on my cutting table at the moment. I'm still going through it all, pressing, deciding what to cut, what to leave as a fat quarter. A lot of it was fat quarters, and then some of it was bigger than a fat quarter, or it was obviously like an 1/8 yard cut. I'm assuming some of this was used for pods because there's like little bits cut out, or for paper piecing. So it's kind of fun to kind of guess what the fabric was used for, having seen, you know, a lot of her quilts. So so that was awesome. So thank you so much, Susan. I'm saving a lot of these as fat quarters so that they can be pieced into backs. And then a lot of the stuff that's smaller, I'm like I said, cutting into the squares, and I want to do some of those charm square on point quilts that Missouri Star did the tutorial for. I also now have an 8.5-inch die and a 6.5-inch die. So I'm going to try some of those as well and make bigger versions of that quilt. Yeah. So basically just sort of ongoing maintenance kind of things going on in here. And that's it. I think there's a couple of videos from last week that I haven't watched, and I've seen already a couple pop in there this week. So I look forward to watching all your videos. I hope everybody has a crafty week. If you are in the U.S. and you get a 3-day weekend this coming weekend, I hope you get to sew something. See you next week. Bye.